I am your host, Nathalie Sales, an international real estate expert. Each episode features expert guests from the hottest markets, providing you with the knowledge to invest wisely and successfully. Whether you are a local realtor aiming to go global or an investor curious about international opportunities, this is the podcast for you. Get ready to transform your approach and achieve global real estate success to become a real estate investment nomad. She's the Panamanian version of us. So we're going to talk about Panama real estate, international real estate in general, how we met, and also what's the difference between lifestyles between Panama and Chicago. And I'm super excited to chat more. Thanks for being with us.
Yes, absolutely. It's such an awesome pleasure to be here. Super excited to hear what you have going on in Mexico and share with what's going on in Panama.
Yeah, I had to start with how we met.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
We had a friend that kind of knew of each other online. Tell us more about you. You were born and raised here in Chicago.
I was.
And
I grew up a little bit outside of Chicago. I was born here, but I grew up in the country in Wisconsin. Came back for college, played soccer, didn't go pro, unfortunately. But I have so much love for the sport. And then obviously decided to get into real estate after trying a couple different careers. Worked with some developing realtor companies, started on Lakeshore Drive at the famous Mies van der Rohe building. And then from there, my first time visiting Panama was in 2016. And that's when I really realized, wow, this country is going to really expand. I can tell because the way that we watch the trends in Chicago with communities and watching how the housing and development plans out and structures things 10 years at a time. I was seeing that in Panama, that they had just started to break ground on some huge developments. And I was like, wow, this is going to totally change in 10 years. I need to find a way to get here. I need to find a way to be a part of this huge change and shift.
I like that, it takes quite a skill to be, it's like when you do a flip, sometimes it's the ugly house.
Correct.
And this house has so much potential. It just doesn't look like it right now. It's just like, you think somebody that were homeless here probably, and you see the structure, you're like,
problems.
It has a feel to it that might have some potential. So I feel similar to with international markets, that it's hard to see where the trend is going because sometimes people see it and it's like, oh no, there's issues and this and that and the community and it's a different country. But I feel you have been able to see that potential. We developers flip houses and when you buy the ugly house in a nice neighborhood.
Correct.
So I think you're kind of in that sense when it comes to international for Panama, right?